Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine at home. Today, in this online session, I will discuss few topics of lesson cell structure and function of 8th standard. Today's topics are discovery of cell, cell, its shape and size, parts of cell, and comparison between plant and animal cell. Is about discovery of cell. Do you know, children, who and how discovered cell? Robert Hooke discovered cell in the year 1965. Robert Hooke observed slice of cork from the bark of a tree under his crude microscope or simple magnifying glass. He found that there is a small compartment in the cork cell and each compartment is separated from each other by a wall or partition. Robert Hooke named each compartment as a cell. This is the diagram of cork cell which was observed by Robert Hooke. Now let us see what is cell. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life or living organism. Organism may be made up of single cell or made up of many cells. Billions and trillions of cells are present in a tall tree or an animal like an elephant or human being. Those organisms which are made up of single cell is called unicellular, and those organisms which are made up of large number of cells are called multicellular organism. Amoeba, Paramecium, Euglena, Chlamydomonas are some examples of unicellular organisms, whereas a tree, an elephant, human being, etc. are example of multicellular organism. These are the few examples of unicellular and multicellular organism. Amoeba and Paramecium are unicellular, whereas tree and elephant are multicellular organism. Now next topic is about shape and size of cell. As far as the shape of cell is considered, it varies. Shape of cell may be a spherical, round, elongated, spindle shape or branched. Some organisms like unicellular amoeba has no fixed shape. It keeps on changing its shape. Like that, WBC, that is white blood cells in human being, also keep changing their shape. Size of cell also varies. Some may be very small as millionth of meter, that is micrometer or micron, or some may be large as a few centimeter. The smallest cell is the cell of bacteria. There is one bacteria, PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism. It is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer, and largest cell is the egg of an ostrich, that is 170 millimeter to 130 millimeter. In human body, the largest cell is nerve cell. The size of the cell has no relation with the size of the body of living organism, but it depends on its function. For example, nerve cell of elephant and nerve cell of rat are long and branched because they have to perform the same function, that is transferring of masses. The given figure indicates about different shapes of the cell. Try to find out the name of these cells. Okay, children? Here again it is of different sizes of cell. Again you try to find out the name of these cells. This is about human chick cell which may be observed under microscope in laboratory. This is about onion peel and this can also be observed under microscope. This is the electron microscopic structure of plant cell showing its all component. The given figure also reveals about the electron microscopic structure of plant cell. This is about animal cell showing its component. The given figure is also about animal cell which indicates about various components of the cell. Now let us see what are the different components or parts of the cell. The main parts of the cell are cell membrane, that is also called as plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. The function of cell membrane is to give different shapes to the cell. So what does its role? It helps in giving shape to the cell and also protects the inner part of the cells. What component are present in the cell? So it helps in protection of that component. It also helps in allowing the movement of materials in and out of the cell. But children, in plant cell, the cell membrane is again covered by another thick covering that is called as cell wall. So cell wall is only present in plant cell. About cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance between the cell membrane and nucleus. In the cytoplasm, various components called as organelles are present. The important organelles present inside the cell are mitochondria, Golgi body, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuoles, etc. The nucleus of the cell is spherical body, generally found in the center of the cell. It is covered by double layered membrane called as nuclear membrane. Nucleus also contain nucleolus and chromosomes. Nucleolus are small spherical body present inside the nucleus. Chromosomes are thread-like structure that carry genes and these genes are responsible for transfer of character from parent to offspring. Vacuoles are blank looking structure present in the cytoplasm that contains vacuolar sap. Outer wall of vacuole is called tonoplast and size of vacuole differ in plant cell and animal cell. In plant cell, vacuoles are large in size, whereas in animal cell it is smaller in size. Plant cell also contain small colored bodies in the cytoplasm and are called as plastids. They may be of different types. The green colored plastids are called chloroplast. These chloroplasts contain chlorophyll that helps in photosynthesis and this chlorophyll is the green pigment which is present in the chloroplast. The given figure indicates about the various cell organelles. Try to find out the name of each organelles. The given figure shows about the comparison of plant and animal cell. You may observe here that the size of vacuole is larger in plant cell and smaller in animal cell. Now let us see about the plant cell and animal cell. First is about cell membrane. Cell membrane is present in both plant and animal cell, but cell wall is only present in plant cell. Nucleus is present in both cells. Nuclear membrane and cytoplasm are also present in both plant as well as animal cell. Plastids are the cell organelles that is only present in plant cell and absent in animal cell. As far as vacuole is concerned, it is present in both plant and animal cell, but in plant cell it is larger and in animal cell it is smaller in size. From this figure, you can compare the structure of plant and animal cell, and it is also important for examination point of view. So, learn the diagram of animal cell as well as plant cell. So children, you have seen and learned about the structure and function of the cell. Thank you. For any doubts, please write your question in comment section.